Hey, peace, y'all. It's me, Shante Maria, just back with another car vlog. Just with the kids at the park. They're right there, but they don't want to play a mom right now. Just realizing my boys are growing up. Anywho, I just wanted to get my thoughts on NatureBoy's newest wife. If that's even his wife by now. So I know a few days ago I posted Malia. Was it Malia? They probably gonna change their name like they changed their damn draws. But y'all know the new girl from New Orleans that is very Eliana-ish. And just my thoughts about that, like, for real, that shit is mad weird. I mean, granted, we always talk about people having a type, and people, they'll ask me, do I tend to have a type? Oh, I have my necklace on. They'll ask me, do I tend to have a type? And I'm like, not really. Because if you look at all my ex-boyfriends, my children's fathers, they are just kind of all over the place. Typically, the one thing they all have in common, not even typically, is beards. I have a thing for beards. I love beards, and I just tend to not date men with no beards, And then secondly, they're normally tall, so they can be like, I done dated mixed people, just mixed people that damn near looked like they was white, but I knew they was black, but they was that like pale looking actually, and light skin, dark skin, the darkest of the dark. Honestly, people, I am a chocolate sister, and I've dated people darker than me, and dreads, bald, waves, braids, so it's like you can put my exes in a room and be like, they have nothing in common except for like maybe all, like, not even all of them were tall, because some of them were, and to me, if you're my height, you're short. I'm 5'9", so like it depends. I don't know what would be happening at the doctor. Between 5'9" and 5'10", right? So I'm like a pretty tall woman, and then I'm over 6 feet with heels. So I date men my height, but to me that's kind of short for a man, 5'9". So anyways, but NatureBoy to have this chick, and she, but like, my skin's TMI. My it's about to be that time of the month in a few days, and my skin always breaks out. Anyways, but the fact that she's from New Orleans and she's very Eliana-ish, to me, she doesn't seem to have that fierceness. She's not really that in your face, gonna speak her mind and just wild the fuck out, so far from what I'm seeing. I really haven't looked at the page in a few days, because honestly, NatureBoy watching is draining. It's extremely draining. Y'all know I have posted a video, I'm obsessed with NatureBoy, and I spoke why I choose to kind of check on him and see what's going on. It's because I went to school with a girl that was his wife, and then I'm not gonna name the other person, but we're gonna be extremely close to the day we die. We have no choice to. But they still hit her up trying to recruit her, and it's crazy to me. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. And that's what really put me in the NatureBoy watch. Like, that shit, people be like, oh, this is wasting your time, but it's a waste of your time till that shit hits home and someone is like, yeah, I wanted to go down there, or I'm going down there, I'm thinking about going down there, and they're going down there, and it's just a setup. Nothing good comes from being down there. You know what I mean? So I don't like it. But anyways, I think she's not gonna last. If she has not already been demoted as his wife, she's probably with one of the other men right now. You know how he does? Like, how he just forces people to be together? Like what he did with Rambo and Serenity. Even what he did with Rod and Aya, when they was like, they wanted to be his wife, and he made them be with other people, and right now they're here. Like, I feel like NatureBoy, every woman that comes there has to fuck him first. He gets a feel of them, and then he passes them on to one of the other men down there. And that shit is sickening. We know they not using protection. We know they, have known STDs, but they're still passing each other around. And it's just like really fucking sick. It's sick, and it's horrible, honestly. Look, y'all, I finally got in my car. Anyways, but that's just like kind of my thoughts. I just don't think she's going to last there. Or if she is, I can't even say she's going to last there, because he brainwashes people. Like, he brainwashes people a lot. So they last there for a long time because they think that's what they're supposed to be doing, or they're running away from their responsibilities. These people don't want to work, don't want to do anything, but they call it living in nature, but they're not fucking living in nature. They're living in fucking chaos. You can live in nature in the U.S. You can buy land, pay, if work your ass off, buy some land. Like, I'm a landowner thanks to my ancestors, and my mom and her mom, like, keeping up our land or whatever. Like, I can literally go down south and live off the land because it's owned. It's just paid. I mean, yeah, you gotta pay taxes. We do have several acres of land, but for what they spending down there on the Airbnb would take care of the land that me and my other family members own in acres, and we can live off the land and be happy, and we don't have to worry about getting fucking deported. And like, we grow our own shit down there. As a matter of fact, we have cows and like farm land. We grow stuff. Animals live down there. Like, my family still takes care of that. I'm not a southern girl, but yeah, I'm a fucking landowner. Like, so I don't understand what they're doing down there that you can't do here, because they're still buying stuff. They still have to pay for Airbnb. And they could have, like, literally bought a piece of land somewhere that's considerably tropical, somewhere in southern Texas, southern California, Louisiana. Well, they still have a lot of hurricanes, Louisiana, Florida, or somewhere, and they could like live off the land down there. You don't have to go, and it's just, and they're not living off the land. They're going to the grocery store and buying stuff. They're not growing shit. My family grows stuff. We have we have a fucking farm. We have animals. We have goats and cows and stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I don't understand why women still at this point go down there. It doesn't make sense for them to be down there. But maybe they're attracted to Mr. Eligio and his own weird way. The person I know wasn't being recruited to be with Eligio, but I just know from watching him, she would have ended up with him at some point, because he has to taste all the women, basically. No woman has ever been down there and not had to sleep with him. Not one. And it's just, it's weird and it's crazy, and I feel like he's just trying to poke at Eliana at this point, because she's moving on. She's doing a damn thing, and I am glad, because a lot of women go back to their abusive ex-boyfriends. I had an ex-boyfriend, and I had his name tatted. It is now removed like she did. I got that shit covered the fuck up when I left, but that man had brainwashed me. Like, I gotta do a story time on that situation, because this was like my college sweetheart, and I just thought this was the man I was gonna marry. He was fucking trash. He was horrible, and I'm glad I didn't go back, but it took me a good 3 years to escape that abusive, manipulative, just crazy, emotionally abusive, physically abusive, mentally abusive relationship. And I got his name tatted on me too at around, I don't know, how old is Eliana? I was 19 when I got that tattoo, and it was my first tattoo. and I had got his name tatted. You know, so that shit was just sickening. And so it's like, I look at her damn near like she could be my little sis. And I just want to give her more knowledge, like real life knowledge. And pray she don't go back. Like Serenity. Dumbass. Which, I'm going to end this video. And we're going to speak on Serenity and Rambo briefly. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.